All right, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Yusef Hood, man. I'm hitting y'all up from a studio, man. Hollering out y'all this beautiful day. I hope y'all having a great day out there, man. Stay positive, stay motivated. Yo, what's poppin', man? I want to holler at y'all about that crazy white dude from New Jersey who tried to attack that family. But first, I want y'all to like and subscribe, and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, well, obviously, y'all probably heard the story by now. You got a crazy white dude attacking some black family up in New Jersey at some apartment complex. He ended up getting in their face, calling them niggas and real ignorant shit. And then eventually the police came. The black family would not fight the guy. They were just in there acting up. I'm sure they were afraid. They don't know him. But the police finally came, and the white guy knew the police. So he was talking to the police like, hey, I'll be back in a minute. You know, no. The police told him, hey, go home. I'm come over there and talk to you in a minute. And he's sitting back like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you. You got no jurisdiction. And doing all this wild shit. That's what the white guys do. Um, but I was just always tweaked about how the family and the people fought back. And they kind of let this thing play out. I'm sure it played out over time, too. That they just let this guy just terrorize them. And we know how much violence go on in our neighborhoods. So I just couldn't see how a black family would allow that to happen for so long. I know it's probably an elderly lady or something like that there. And everybody's now a fighter or gangster. But the fact that they would let that go on without trying to defend themselves and fight back behooves the shit out of me. And I do know that white dudes know who to fuck with. Like, they not just going to be running up on no damn anybody. But when they run up on somebody like him or that family, they know that that guy's not going to fight back. He don't want to fight back. He just actually going to let things play out. So for me, I don't like that. It look like all our people are sick and weak. And we're not. It's a lot of gangster black people. It's a lot of tough black people that will not allow nobody to disrespect them under no capacity. And then you got blacks that's like that guy. That's like, hey man, let's not start nothing here. But it'll be interesting to see if the white folks really do give that guy what he deserves. I heard he's been charged with hate crimes. They've been upgrading some of his shit they charged him with. Is that going to stick? Most time for white men it don't, you know, because obviously, think about it. If he's dissing black folks, calling them niggas, he know they not going to put him in jail with niggas. And that's exactly where he would deserve to be. But they don't all the time look at it as a criminal act to say or disrespect black folks and say nigga. That's why it'll be a hate crime for the Asian community, but it probably won't be a hate crime for the black community or a lynching law, because this is old and in American history. It's historical here how they attack blacks and not minorities. I don't even like saying shit like that, because every other minority is accepted as a white person. We are not. You can be any other culture here in America, and they look at you as a, what they call it, white adjacent or some shit like that. So we don't have that option unless you already have fair skin or you're a lighter skinned person. Then you could probably pass for stuff like that. So it's just really crazy to see how that all play out, man. Got our brothers and sisters out here fighting each other, and then when a white guy like that come, it's real. Oh, no warriors in our community to fight and protect us. Like the cops are warriors for white folks. So when it's time to go to war, they there with their guns, they there with their stuff. That's the army that's around you to keep you in power and keep you in place. And the same thing for the whites. They've invented armies so that won't nobody attack them or hurt them. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have that in our culture. A lot of black folks are cops on their half, on their side. So we don't have, you know, the closest we got to a, not as, I ain't gonna say a militia, but just people that are warrior style is the Nation of Islam, because you have to have discipline, excuse me, in order to be effective in some kind of war environment, and that's how they keep our neighborhoods. But when you talk about that guy out there, he's like some illmatic, drunk white person that just don't give a fuck about us as a people and us as humans. So okay, white boy. So you see what ultimately happened to him. He's in jail, but is it gonna stick? That's the question. I'm sure it's gonna be a white person prosecutor, white person defense, white person lawyer, white person bailiff. So it's not going to be an even playing field for us where it can be like, hey, you going to go down for what you did. It's going to be like, he's in New Jersey. That's a white state. So welcome back home, white boy. But the way all those black folks showed up to his crib, I want that to be a message to all whites across America, like to any one of you that feel like you can do something like that to a black person. It's black people within 10 miles of whoever that black person is that you around next door to, at work with, and they can do that to you. Yeah, the race soldiers, the white cops, they're going to come protect you. They're going to come and they're going to surround you and make sure nobody gets to you and all that. This country is like that. America is like that. They're going to protect the racists. They're going to protect the dominant, crazy people, but they're not going to protect the docile. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they got statements like the meek shall inherit the earth and all that, because one day these people are going to fall, even if they just don't fall from old age. You know what I'm saying? And then the grip is loosened. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, I'm going to jump back up off of here and find out something else to do for the rest of the day. But I love talking to y'all, and I'm going to hit y'all up with a new video real soon. Peace.